So this is called tkemali. Hi, I'm Donna and this is Budget Friendly Cooking. Today we're going to make traditional Georgian sauce that is called tkemali. I make it in summer. Usually in Georgia we make it in spring, like beginning of summer, and we use special sour plums, sour plums for that. But I cannot find them here in the supermarket, so I bought some clouds and plums, and I mix them together because they are different colors, and I like to use the ones that are red inside because they create like nice deep red color. And these are yellow, so when I mix it, the final result is really good. So what is tkemali? Tkemali is the sauce that we eat with pretty much everything. It's like, how can I describe, like salsa for us. It's like a barbecue sauce for Americans. We eat it with eggs, we eat with fried potatoes, with meat, fish, anything, you name it. And it's tart, a little bit of sweet, but mostly you can say that it's tart. And it's spiced with, seasoned with garlic and coriander. And there's this herb called umbalo, but I'm going to use thyme this time because it's kind of creates a similar flavor. So we're going to use that. Usually our sour plums are smaller size, so we boil them first with peat in and then just strain it. But I don't want to strain it, so I figure that this is easier for me. So I take the peat out, just cut it out and cut into smaller pieces, and I boil it until it kind of softens and cooks down, and then processes in a food processor, pureed in a food processor together with all the spices and garlic, and seasoned with salt, and the sauce is ready. So I've done it like a couple of times last year when the cloud season is on. Oops, one went down. And my kids loved it. So they were like, you have to make it, you have to bottle and sell it, but it's a lot of work. So maybe one day we'll do that tkemali sauce. I'm gonna add little Fresno peppers to that. I'll do it at the end. It's a spicy pepper, but not too spicy, and I'm going to get rid of these seeds. And let's add a little bit of water, just a little, half a cup, because it helps to cook it down. And it's going to take about 10-15 minutes to cook, and then we'll puree it. So our plums are cooking for about 10 minutes. They have a nice color now. And I am going to pour this in a food processor. Actually, let's puree this first. So I have here a few garlic cloves, 4 garlic cloves, the Fresno peppers, and thyme. So you just take off the little leaves, because stem is pretty rough and you don't want it in your food. Okay, that should be good. Okay, we have to be careful now not to burn. Alright, this is our cooked plums. Smell good. Alright. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. And when I started cooking the plums, so I added half a cup of water. And if it's still thick, we can always add, because I have to pour it back in the pot actually. think it's a good consistency. It's not too thin. All right, let's add a little coriander. I have a ground coriander here. All right. And oh, I forgot to add a little cilantro. They don't add cilantro, but I like to add. I think it gives nice bright flavor. Add it just like that. And pulse a couple more times. I needed to add a little more salt. And if you are gonna serve it, if you're gonna use it in a week or two, you don't have to reboil it, because this way you can, oh, this is leaking, keep the bright color. But if you're gonna keep it like for longer, then it's a good thing to recook it, because we added some fresh herbs here, and that might cause some spoilage. So our sauce is ready. I didn't need to add any more water to that, and you just pour it in the jars, jam jars or pickle jars, and keep it in the fridge. Have to let it cool. You serve it cold, of course, with your steak, chicken, fish, eggs are pretty good with that. So I had about 2 pounds of plums, and we made 2-3 little jars. Yeah, gonna have a little left over, or maybe not. Perfect. That's it for today. We made our Georgian sauce called tkemali. If you like this episode, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next week.